another while of me, laugh and drink and say there was something. But you say there was nothing. But you say it with a smile. Whoa.
Whoa. All right. Hello, everyone.
Ah.
Welcome in to the Fifth Quarter Fantasy Cast. I am your host, Coach V, and I am joined by my co-host, Dr. Drye.
In the house looking like an uncooked hot dog looking head ass.
If you're wondering why Dr. Drye is a little smoother looking all over, he's freshly shaven from top to bottom of his head. And yeah, it's just, he's tasty. Throw him in the microwave for a good 25 seconds. Watch him split.
Just gotta warm me up a little bit.
Throw that on a piece of Wonder Bread, maybe some mustard, and you're ready to go to like middle school lunch class or something. I'm just saying.
Yum, yum, yum.
So what's going on in the fantasy life that you're living these days?
Well, went 3-2 this week, so it was a good week. The Houston Horseshit beat the Schittsburg Bee Plumbers, so which means I beat you this time.
Yeah.
So anyway, would have rather won in Dynasty, but you got me last week in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. Just a lot of injuries happening, so that's been not cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, really pissed off. But I think we're gonna turn things around with a fun episode tonight, switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna try to renew things tonight. My fantasy fortunes are pretty close to crap. I went like 1-3. I was top 2 scorer in the league that I won, and was just like bottom scorer in all the other leagues that I lost. So it was pretty difficult. But
it sucks.
But I think, we're barely scratching the surface on this season. The bye weeks have just started. This is when things get real. This is what separates the men from the boys. And, like, decisions got to be made. People are going to have to drop people they don't want to drop. The injury news coming out today is affecting a lot of, like, number one type teams.
Oh.
People who have winning teams are being heavily affected by the situations going on today. So things are happening that could make it affect. Is there like a small animal?
We are babysitting my nephew and him and Den, they get going. So anyway, so looking forward to that.
Out of a really high pitched balloon really slowly.
Yeah, that's a 2-year-old, 1-year-old combo. So anyway, they're just playing their cards in the middle of the GD hallway, so interrupting the program.
We all just want to be like them. We want to like go back to living that life. We're all just jealous we can't live that life. It's completely okay. So we should do some awards. We should. Let's talk about our fan favorite award. Which is the Hillshire Farms Holiday Cheese and Sausage Cheese and Cracker Gift Basket List of Disappointment.
Yeah.
Who are you disappointed with this week?
I'm disappointed in King Henry. Just looking like a princess out there. What the hell? Derrick Henry, I don't know, kind of just really disappointing. I don't know, maybe the age is starting to get to him. I am very excited about Tajay Spears. He's no prime Derrick Henry, but at the same time, that is exciting to have that young piece everywhere, pretty much all my leagues. But yeah, Derrick Henry, he's on there, and then Jordan Love. I just can't start the right quarterback every week. So I was starting in one league. I was starting Justin Fields when he sucked, and then I was like, you know what, he sucks. Let's bench him and start Jordan Love. Jordan Love trash, and Justin Fields is good now all of a sudden. In another league, it was a Jordan Love Joe Burrow situation where I was like, I can't start Burrow. Like, I know he's playing Arizona, but the dude's averaging like 5 points a game. So Jordan Love, actually a pretty good, starting option. Vegas, and anyway, looked horrible. So anyway, yeah, it's been such a weird year. It's hard to, I think Jordan Love will bounce back. I hope Derrick Henry bounces back, but yeah, I mean, Titans look like a pretty broken offense, honestly. So I'm not sure. He might be on the S the B segment soon, but those are my two guys that come to mind for the Hillshire Farms list.
Yeah. My main one was Jonathan Taylor. There was, and it didn't affect me at all. It affected me backwards, like I had some Zach Moss shares that I didn't play because of JT, and then apparently, they're either really easing him back on purpose, or Zach Moss is just that good that they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna like let this guy roll till he doesn't roll well anymore. So, anyways, it felt like everyone was waiting, and it was like JT's coming back. It's gonna be so cool and fun. And it's like nothing. Like it was like what nothing at all. So I don't know.
They even paid him.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, are you proving all the owners right now? But I think probably more than likely the more rational part of my brain just says, oh yeah, when they said we're gonna ease him back, we meant we're gonna actually ease him back. And we as fantasy people just kind of overreact and was like, oh, they're not going to do that. And they actually did what they said they were going to do. So that was
probably got the Cooper Kupp treatment.
Yeah, like Cooper Kupp, no easing.
He's back. Just
get in there.
Jam him in.
Yeah. Well, also, too, I guess with JT, the whole time he was out, they said he was hurt. And I don't think any of us believed he was hurt. We just thought it was like team propaganda.
I thought his feelings were hurt.
So maybe
his wallet was hurt.
Like, maybe he was actually hurt. Like, besides missing paychecks and hurting in that way, maybe he was just actually literally hurt. So anyway, JT was my biggest Hillshire boy. So he's over there munching.
There you go.
Cheese this weekend.
Munching on some cheese. He's a butt cheese boy. Yeah, hopefully he bounces back. We all know he's 1,000 times the player Zach Moss is. It's so random. Right. And I'll say one thing, and not taking shots at anyone in any of the leagues that I'm in, but I do feel like it's very much a year where the top of your standings right now are probably weren't prepped for the draft. I feel like a lot of lazy draft pick guys are some of the top producers. I feel like a lot of I don't know if you had a high waiver claim, you lucked into a lot of guys. I feel like I don't know if you took a logical approach and really did your research and everything, you're probably not doing well. And it's like maybe we overthought this thing, but I still trust my process, even though my teams aren't where I want them to be and everything. But eventually cream rises to the top, even if it's not at the end of this season. But overall, you can look at your overall body of work and be okay. And anyway, it's just been a very weird year where you see a lot of that, I think. Have you kind of noticed that, people lucking into it?
Yeah, I've said that. I said that this to someone else, was that this is just not a year for the overthinker, overanalyzer types. The people who think too hard about this stuff are really suffering this year. And if you just took more of a casual approach and you don't really think about matchups, you just go, "Oh, that's a name that plays football, and I've heard that on the news." They're probably doing pretty well,
right? Like Keenan Allen, killing it. The dude, those of us who did do our research, we know he's so injury prone and everything. You hope someone doesn't get hurt, but I don't know, stuff like that where it's the person seems like kind of a throwaway pick. Oh, I don't know who to pick here. I'll just take Keenan Allen. I know the name. I feel like it's a lot of that.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get into the sleep number Shat the Bed award. And we have a few on there. I even put a whole team on there. So who are your submissions for the sleep number S the B?
So Danny Dimes and Dak Prescott, both representing the NFC East. These are people that we were all moving away from Danny Dimes a couple weeks ago, but we're done with him.
He's on there twice.
Yeah. And so we're done with Dan, and we're also surprisingly, maybe for some, I'm done with Dak. He's not producing. You can even look at games where the Cowboys win, and he's still not putting up QB1 fantasy numbers. And more than likely, Dak was drafted late in your draft, and there weren't a lot of other playable options when you picked him because you said, I'm going to load up on this, load up on that, and I'm just going to grab Dak at the back end.
He was in that 10 to 14 kind of range.
Yeah. And so this team, even when they win, they're winning with defense. They're not winning with high-flying offensive production. They're winning by running the ball and defense and short passing. And Dak's going to have some big games between now and the end of the season. Non-S the B kind of games. But I just think it's probably time to move on from him, especially if you're depending on him week in, week out. He's just not putting out like you want him to.
Right.
So I like your entire team one for sure. And then, so let's talk about yours.
Yeah, so not the most obvious one because and I'm not saying drop every Raven you have, but I know I started the Ravens defense in a spot where I basically was like, hey, what defense do I want? Waivers have cleared, who's left? And I was like, you know what? They're playing the shitty Steelers. They should dominate. They're going to have 3 defensive touchdowns. They're going to control the game completely. And wow, good job. You lost 17 to 10. I don't know. Yeah. So just for that reason. And then also I feel like all the receivers were dropping balls. Zay Flowers on the God squad. Go to hell. He's and I hope he bounces back. OBJ, if you drafted him, you're kind of an idiot. That's one of those throwaway picks where I'm glad it didn't work out for someone, because if you drafted him, you're just drafting off of name. And OBJ, he who was it? Joey Porter Jr. He got an interception in the end zone, and he told OBJ time to go be a family man or something like that. And OBJ got hurt too. I saw somewhere that he hasn't surpassed 37 yards in a game. Why is he even on anyone's roster?
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, the Ravens just really S the B. I don't know. I guess Justice Hill was the touchdown scorer. I started Gus the Goddard bus, but but anyway, and then we got Ramondre Stevenson, someone who I know I was kind of high on him going into the year, but I never got the opportunity to take him. There were just other guys that I liked in that area, like your Calvin Ridleys and your Jahmyr Gibbs and all that, sort of in that third round. But he was so great last year, so I was really excited about him. The Patriots' offense is just dead. I don't see any hope for it. And I'm saying the same way with the Giants. I don't see any hope there. I don't think Saquon can save this season. So it's basically Patriots, Giants, Titans. I think the Titans look horrible.
Yeah.
Who else? Basically everybody that's on the thumbnail. Steelers. I know they won this last week, but I think a lot of it's George Pickens breaking a tackle and going long, but. Panthers suck.
And you had the Broncos on there too.
Broncos. Yeah, so those I think are just broken offenses. If I don't know, I know I probably really don't want a part of any of those offenses, and I'm not invested in a lot of those offenses. So Ramondre Stevenson, you really S the B this week. So welcome to the list.
Yeah, him and Zeke are S and the B together. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
So on to the better news, which is our McDonald's 11th McNugget Award. Have you had any 11th McNuggets in your McDonald's runs this week, Doctor?
No, I not me, but I did get myself a Big Buford baby yesterday. Celebrating Columbus Day with a Big Buford.
That's
so
Checkers?
Over at Checkers for those in the South, Rallies up here up north. The one in Cheesetown, Barberton, their drink machine was broken, so I had to go to a freaking grocery store and like get a Coke because I wasn't gonna. They were like, "We have water or vanilla ice cream," and I was like, "What?" So, like, you can't wash down a
ice,
Big Buford with either of
that
those.
ice cream in the microwave, then put it in the cup for me real quick. Just,
Yeah, what?
I
So,
would have loved if they'd recommended the gas station to go get your Coke from. Like our drink machine's broken, but the 7-Eleven right across the street served the best Coke you've ever had.
yeah, yeah. So anyway, yeah, no 11th McNuggets. I actually haven't been to McDonald's that much this week, maybe once. So, um, but week 5 we had some good ones, and there's also some other good guys to talk about, but I mean, these are the good surprises. And Joe Burrow, maybe I shouldn't have put him on here because I think we knew he was going to bounce back, but it's just so good and it's been so long since he's bounced back.
Yeah.
So Joe Burrow's on there for me. George Kittle, in a world where tight end is completely unpredictable, you know, and he's one of those like 5 that you want, like one of those 5 premier tight ends. But you never know when it's going to be a George Kittle week. So, I mean, the guy had 1.9 points last week. He had 1 catch, 9 yards. So he probably should have been on the S the B.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's on the ba 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 list this week. So anyway, 3 catches, 3 touchdowns. The nasty man himself, George McKittle, is on the McDonald's McNugget Award. So, so great job, George. 27 points, I think. So, just keep that up. And I believe you have a man who is also an animal on here. Who do you have?
Yeah, I got Dallas Donkey Teeth Goddard on here, and actually, I think that was a horse. A donkey's more of a. But yeah, so good old Donkey Teeth finally put up some numbers. It was one of those things where the Eagles were like, this week the coaching staff was like, "Hey, that's on me. We're not getting him the ball. We need to get him the ball." And it was like, "Oh, that's weird. You're just gonna like telegraph. You're not gonna actually give him the ball, are you? You're not gonna tell everyone you're gonna give him the ball and then give him the ball." And then on the first drive, he gets like 6 receptions and a touchdown. And they were like,
Yeah.
"We told you we were gonna give him the ball."
He's like Jamar Chase. I'm always fucking open. Oh.
Like, and I have him in one league, and I have been starting him every damn week. Like, just going.
You have to.
You have to, and tight end's so slim. Same with George Kittle. You're going to take your 1-point gains because there's a 27-point game waiting for you. And I think Goddard's like that. There's probably a few other guys like that, but that's just kind of how it is at tight end. When you average it out, they're probably doing better than your Hunter Henrys of the world, Chiggy Okonkwo's of the world.
Kyle Shits.
God. Oh, he could have been an 11th nug this week with his like weird performance. But Jonnu Smith more than him.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see where Travis Etienne was mad
He
about
played himself?
because he had to play himself in fantasy?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. We love this guy.
Yeah, I like that. He's trying to be an Austin Eckler, and we love Eckler because anyone who acknowledges fantasy for the better, I think, is good for the game. So
That's
but
wild. I would love to talk to an NFL player that plays fantasy.
We got to get one on. So Travis Etienne, if you're one of our 27 subscribers, come on to the show if you want.
Just the insight. I would love to hear what it's like playing against yourself or being on the field with someone who you're playing against. It's got to be crazy. I
bet Patrick Mahomes was against himself last week when he slid and kneed it instead of scoring.
And that's the difference. That's someone we love who's great for fantasy, who loves fantasy and respects it. And then there's someone, Travis Etienne would never kneel on the one.
Right.
And we're going to win this if you just kneel. Nope. He's going to the end zone. He respects fantasy.
Yeah. Who is it? Yeah, Jarek McKinnon, he had something like that last year where he just slid at like the two, and he could have just walked on in. But it's like, hey, what's more important, winning people their fantasy matchups or the stupid real game that you're playing? So, get your priorities right.
It'll
So,
take the same either way. The same.
yeah. So, we've got a big surprise for everybody. Uh, we are going to be doing a best ball draft. They have a new contest called the Resurrection. And I love that they named it that too. And it's in October and just the theme that they got going on, the Halloween thing. And you can be a part of it too. If you want to sign up for Underdog, use the code Fifth Quarter Fantasy, and Underdog will match your deposit up to $100. That's just your first deposit. So if you've never used it before, make sure you sign up with Fifth Quarter Fantasy Cast. We'd love to have you. Come on down. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, and we'll still, have some casual conversation throughout, but sort of like how me and Coach V have done it in the past, we're going to kind of alternate rounds and see what kind of team we come up with. So far, we've won no money on best ball, so maybe not the best. Maybe not the best to follow here, but I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen.
This is just going to be
And
really fun because it's the opportunity to draft with knowledge, knowing what these players
yes,
are like. This is going to be really interesting, and I'll be curious to see how, with today's injury news, with JJ, what's going on first round. This could get really wild.
yeah, yeah. So here it is. You just get an underdog, and I'll show everybody how to use underdog too. So we're and I'll show. Let's you know what? Let's see some of our results.
Right.
Mm,
Never
No, that's not it. No, that's not
Yeah,
it.
you really thought you were going to
Oh,
do something there.
man, I thought I was gonna be so smooth pulling it up. So, all right, we are right now winning $3
Mm,
on the year.
mm.
Man, who's winning the $3? That's crazy. I don't know. But yeah, so winning $3 right now, we have 190 at stake in 23 different best ball teams that we put together.
Feeling
So that's cool. Um, so basically, you go to drafts, and then you'll want to scroll over to the right. You're probably just going to use your phone though, which is way more friendly than using your computer.
right.
Click on the best ball resurrection,
Yeah.
and there's 300K in prizes. Right now, 33,600 entrants total. So they're only taking 5,000 left. By the time we post this video, like you probably need to watch it and then go enter this thing because it's 84% filled.
Yeah.
We're gonna get in, but we can't promise that you will if you haven't already. So um, it's a 12 team. They keep it open till it fills up, or at the latest Thursday at 6:26. 30,000 to first place, all the way down to if you get 5,600th place, we get $20.
Yep.
So $10 entry fee. Basically, it's just weeks 6 through 14. We don't have to worry about weeks 1 through 5. We know who's hurt, who's not hurt. Quarterfinals, week 15. Semis in 16, championship in 17. Scoring, it's a half point PPR, and it's just one QB, three wide receiver, two running back, tight end, flex, and 10 bench. And the beauty of best ball is always you can just set it and forget it. So you don't have to worry about starting the right guys and everything. And anyway, that's everything. Are we ready to go, Coach V?
Let's go.
Go.
Let's get after it.
All right.
Do we remember our arch nemesis, Zippy
Yeah, Zippy 13.
13? So
Yeah.
let's keep our eyes peeled for Zippy 13 because you never know.
Oh,
You never know.
hang on just a second. It's being dumb. I think we have to like add someone into rankings or something. Okay.
It wants you to like rank players.
Yeah. Oh, it had to like verify my. So I just saved like Christian McCaffrey in there.
Okay. Wanted to make sure you're real.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
There we go. All right, so we are waiting
Here we
for
go.
10 people to join. Can you see the whole screen?
Yeah, I can see pretty good.
All right, tight, tight. All right, so what's crazy? So you see Justin Jefferson is third.
Yeah,
I think we should avoid him
yeah,
just because we need them points.
yeah. I mean, first 4 weeks of this thing plus more. I mean, the word is this could be a season finishing thing, depending on where the Vikings are 4 games from now.
That's what I worry about.
May not see any more JJ this year. Um, I don't have a lot of Justin Jefferson exposure, so like I see his injury as like an opportunity for like teams like mine in the middle of the pack, at the bottom of the pack, to like start climbing out. I don't have a lot of A chain, so I see the A chain injury as an opportunity. So there's been a lot of crazy injuries going down. I mean, who was that? We had one more today, um, injury news wise. A chain.
James Conner.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. And now Connor, not a major player, but there were some people who drafted him who were looking pretty smart
Yeah.
in him. But
Yeah,
we all,
and I mean we knew he was going to get hurt anyway, but he was doing really well.
yeah. Um, and the backfield for Arizona is weird, because they have Keontae Ingram, who's been like the guy behind Connor, but then like Keontae Ingram's been like a healthy scratch some weeks, and he's
Yeah.
currently hurt right now with like a neck thing. So then you got that other guy with the weird name that starts with the letter E that I can't pronounce. It's like Emeritus or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to be much. I
Yeah,
mean,
Amari DiMercado. Uh,
yeah.
so is he going to be anything? Also, Arizona. I mean, a lot of times they're playing from behind, so these guys are getting game scripted out. So yeah, there's not
Man,
an obvious person to just go get when it comes to
yeah.
Arizona backfield.
They have Brees Hall projected to go in the third in this.
Okay,
Look
intriguing.
how high our little Puka Poo has gone up. Wide receiver 11. I love it. Oh, I think we're about to find out our draft position.
Come on. So this is
Oh,
12 teams. We are.
well.
Oh, we're at
Oh, we're at 12. Okay.
the back end of this thing.
All right. All right.
Never get the early pick.
Yeah. I've never had the 1-1.
We're gonna have some work to do.
Like, who do you have to pork to get the 1-1 in this? Like, we always get like the 11 or 12.
Maybe that's for like underdog premium members.
Yeah, maybe.
Underdog plus.
Right.
So who knows what's going to be there at 12? I think we could be tempted with some injured guys at 12. Some
Yeah.
big guys. I mean, heck, there might be people drafting today who haven't been following the news. I mean, these are things that happen this afternoon.
Yeah.
So I'll be curious to see what goes down here.
I kind of like having it like this,
Yeah.
like until we get close to our pick.
Right.
All right, so CMC goes.
See.
Oh, do you want to take the odds or the evens or like
I'll be even.
you'll do evens?
Yeah.
All right, so
Right. McCaffrey, Tyreek.
yeah, I probably would have gone Tyreek at 1. I don't know why, but he's
Yeah.
just been next level. But um but yeah, I mean there so, we mentioned Puka and everything. You know what? Maybe discussion points should be between second and third round, but we'll just stay focused cuz we haven't done a best balls in a while, um but yeah, I mean Cooper Cup, Puka Nakua, like I love that they are both still relevant and they didn't like baby Cooper Cup back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, Puka didn't suffer. Like they scored 19 and 20.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
No, I mean they're onto something there. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like, without the cup injury, the question is would any of this have happened? Would Puka be what Puka is without the cup injury? And that's really the interesting thing to think
Right.
about. And now they're sitting there with like two number one wide receivers. They have such a great duo, a lot of threats down the field, short stuff. Um, it's a completely different offense than we thought it would be to start the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, like Matt Stafford, like if you don't have a good quarterback, look at picking him up.
Right.
I mean, he's got three very good receivers. Like my buddy Joe pointed out, they might be a top 5 offense.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like random waiver wire pickup Kyron Williams.
Yeah.
Like he's a top 5, kind of, or top 7 running back
Yeah.
right now.
I'll be curious too about, with the draft here, quarter of the way through the season, is who was that? Was that St. Brown? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, St. Brown just went. What are we thinking here? I know we're coming up. So,
Man, what's the RB situation like?
well, Eckler just went. Bijan's there. Tony Pollard's there. A Chain's there, but A Chain's hurt.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson's still there. AJ Brown's been eaten. Kenneth Walker.
So, I mean, do you love Brown more than Bijan?
I
Yeah.
Well, Bijan's gone
Yeah.
now, so I think I'm leaning AJ Brown
Yeah.
just because he's been getting force fed.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So he's gone. Uh,
Whew.
I like Kenneth Walker here.
Yeah.
Just because he's already had his bye week. He's playing lights out,
Yeah.
and we can handcuff him with Sharps later. So I'm going to hit draft.
All right.
And then what are you thinking?
Okay. What's our Tony and A Chain and CD? Ugh. What's our wide receiver situation?
We got 6 seconds. We got Puka. We got CD. We got.
Puka it up.
Oh shit!
Puka.
Oh, we got auto drafted. We got Jefferson. All right, maybe. All right, I got an idea. You take rounds 3, 4. I'll take rounds 5, 6.
Yeah, there we go.
That was I mean, we kind of got screwed there, but whatever. Justin Jefferson's fine. Dude, that could really suck if they shut him down, though.
Oh man, we look like the biggest idiots in the world.
Man. Dadgum, boy.
Dang. It's all right. We're gonna get Puka.
It's like a cheese face.
Oh man.
Well, hopefully it's just a 4 weeks thing.
Yeah. Now we're really hoping for just the 4 weeks.
Yeah, because this is kind of what's happened to us in our regular best ball. All those shares of Cooper Cup.
Yeah. I'm
Man,
glad
we teased ourselves. We could end up with Devon A Chain if we get auto drafted again, though.
Let's just have the all injured squad.
Man, I would have loved to walk away with like AJ Brown, Kenneth Walker there.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sweet. We were really close to that happening. That would have been A-okay. Now you're not seeing. I mean, Pat Mahomes just went, but that's the first quarterback, and so we're pretty deep into the second back coming down. So you're not seeing all the crazy quarterback madness.
Man. but nobody's looking like amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I like the Jamar Chase, Josh Allen by Nick P. That's nice. I mean, we did get Kenneth Walker's very good.
Right.
I don't know. What did you want to do at 12-13?
12, 13.
Yeah. Or at the 1-2.
Oh. Um, I probably would have liked. I mean, I would have been okay with like ETN and Puka, um,
Yeah.
but I
Man, Tyreek Hill, Travis Etienne, that's a good.
yeah.
Daggum, boy.
Now is Waddle off the list yet?
Yeah, he went
Okay.
uh at the 212.
Man, there goes Puka at the start of the third.
Man.
Yeah,
All
look,
right,
DJ
so
Moore. Okay.
Shady Josh Jacobs just went.
Ooh.
Gross.
So Devonta Smith's still out there. I know he's been a little down, but still up.
Yeah. Brees
Brees
Hall's still
Hall.
out there.
Okay, Brees Hall. Let's put a pin in Brees Hall. But we really got to make up for that JJ situation.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put Brees Hall in our queue.
There we go. There we go.
We should have queued up.
Yeah.
That would have been
What's
smart.
the wide receiver situation? We got to get a
Yeah,
number receiver who can
Smith,
play.
Devontae Smith, he just went. Chris Olave, Calvin Ridley, DK Metcalf,
Jeez.
Debo, Nico. Yeah, it's all kind of the same guys.
Yeah. So who has a better outlook?
Ooh,
Metcalf, Olave. I mean, Metcalf's on a more winning team, but we already have the
and
Walker.
we're up in one pick.
So we know we want Brees Hall. I don't
And
really trust Olave.
do you trust Justin Herbert or is it too early? Oh, Tua's.
Ooh,
All right, we're up.
Brees and Tua. Fuck it.
All
Or you
right.
think, I mean, will Tua still be there?
He won't be there when we come back around.
Brees and Tua.
I like it.
Let's
I
do it.
like it a lot. You said the F word.
I know.
you,
that's,
you usually don't cuss on these things.
that's the first F word on the podcast.
Yeah, I even try to avoid it. I didn't think you'd be the one.
Oh man, we're just hanging loose out here, you know.
um, yeah. So we mentioned Kyle Shitts. Big game of the year, 15 points.
Yeah, don't get used
If
to it.
anyone has Kyle Pitts right now, trade him. He just had his career game. You're never gonna see it again unless he requests a trade.
Yeah.
Um, damn, Sam Laporta just went. I like Sam Laporta a lot.
Yeah, he had a great week with the 2 touchdowns. Um, you know,
Hmm.
Sam Laporta, I picked him up on waivers after week one. Leagues.
Yeah,
Like, ugh, I wish I had drafted him late round. I'll be honest, for some reason, I thought Sam Laporta was competing with someone in Detroit. I thought there was a second tight end there. I don't know
um,
why I thought that. Maybe I still had Hawkinson on my brain, but if I had known, there were so many times during the draft season where I just passed on Laporta because I said, "Oh yeah, that's a two tight end weird situation. I'm not doing that." I would have totally done that, but
yeah.
I don't know why I thought there was two tight ends. That's crazy though how they just were like, yeah, he's the guy. He's a rookie, and we're just gonna make him the tight end. Like that was amazing.
Yeah.
Just completely fearless. So we're gonna
Yeah,
have to
crazy.
cobble together just a bunch of like wide receiver twos.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, who's been pretty good? Marquise Brown.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
been getting 16 to 17 points the last 4 weeks.
wild.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's so quiet,
Yeah.
but
Well, and they're
you know,
all in losing efforts. I mean, they're losing every single game.
yeah, man, if that Justin Jefferson thing wouldn't have happened, I'd totally take Devon A. Chain here.
Yeah, yeah. He's a 2 carries, 24 points kind of
Right? He doesn't even need volume
guy.
at all. Man, I don't like any of these receivers or running backs. Auto draft. Man, look how far Jameer Gibbs has fallen.
Yeah, that's wild. But wait a minute, where's David? David Montgomery's gone, right?
Yeah, he's he went kind of early.
I was gonna say, what round did he go in? Jesus.
He went like 3 into the second round.
Okay.
Man, I'm not gonna do it. A Chain's calling my name though.
It's almost an exercise to see how far he'll go.
Right. Oh, someone got him. So we
Dang.
wouldn't have been crazy if we took him. I have no clue.
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could double up here.
Yeah. Cover all our bases.
Yeah. I mean here so we have I can't remember if we have two good running backs or not, but yeah, we got Kenneth Walker, Brees Hall, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So and Tua. You know
Yeah.
what? We're gonna be okay. So I think because I don't really I mean Garrett Wilson, I just hate his situation right now.
Yeah. It's not good.
Someone else took him anyway.
Yeah. You'd have to really believe in the Jets
Yeah.
really turning it around.
Yeah. I don't really love these running backs either. Think I might go Addison Brown.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
F
I would,
it.
I would consider, Brown is a 1-2 kind of guy, and then Addison's like a 3 guy.
Well, and what I like though is, I mean, with Jefferson out, Addison becomes the one. So
Yeah.
it's kind of insurance for
Yeah.
the Jefferson pick. Oh, damn it. Brown went.
Now,
No more take.
what about Godwin?
Uh,
I haven't
kind of
paid.
hate him.
Yeah. I mean, I hate him. I just, he's been
Yeah.
proving me wrong a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to go Addison here,
Okay.
which we will put him into our queue.
Mm,
Ooh,
we don't want T. Higgins.
no.
Hmm. And Nico's already gone. GP, the other GP.
Yeah. I'm leaning the other GP here. We're going to put him here just in case we don't find anything else we want.
Yeah. Mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling GP. I'm good with it.
All right. The second coming of GP. All All right, so we finally have starting wide receivers. It only took the 5th and 6th round.
I mean, if you look at it, it's really not as bad as one would think.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at everybody else. Like, is there anyone we fear here?
Well, we were fearing that one fella.
That second one, Chupa 77,
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, Travis Etienne, DJ Moore, Justin Fields, TJ Hawkinson.
Okay. Now he's really banking on the Bears being for real. Or,
Right? Yeah.
like, because the Bears are still in that stretch of games. They got like 2 or 3 more until they're back to reality playing real teams with defenses.
Right. And by then, we'll have Justin Jefferson back.
So, we
And
got
then we take over.
in our favor.
Yep. Some idiot took Brandon Ayuk in the early second.
No, really. Like
Yep.
he's been nice, but he hasn't been
Nice.
early second nice. Not when like you see other stuff available. Like
Puka.
yeah,
Travis Etienne, Tony Pollard, Patrick Mahomes, DeAndre Swift, all those guys went after
yeah.
Etienne.
Mm-mm.
All right, so we got Kenneth Walker and Brees Hall at running back,
Yeah.
Jefferson, Addison, Pickens at receiver. We could probably still use some receiver. We have Tua. What's crazy is like Joe Burrow hasn't. I think he's still got that low ADP from being hurt
Yeah,
or from sucking.
yeah, yeah. So Lockett, Godwin, Ford, McLaurin, Gibbs. Nose on those.
I
White.
think we should wait forever on tight end now that
Yeah,
like it's really random guys at this point anyway.
right. Yeah.
But all right, so yeah, let's look at just running back wide receiver.
Okay.
Make it easy.
So Godwin, Ford, Gibbs, White, Dobbs, Stevenson, Hopkins, Dale, yeah. Meyer. This is ugly. Whew. QC, Javante, Jalen, Zach Moss, Rice. Good night.
There's Jaleel McLaughlin.
Now I'm thinking McLaughlin's a guy who doesn't need 20 carries. I think he's like, I mean, he's not an A chain, but like, I think he's a guy who's getting it done with like 10, 12 carries a game.
Yeah.
He's being, explosive. He's running hard. What round are we in? Where it was 6 and 7 and 8?
Yeah, seventh round, and he's ADP 114, so he's not on anyone's radar yet.
Right. Yeah.
I wouldn't think.
All right.
But yeah, you're up in about 8 picks.
Let's see. Oof. Well, I mean, I don't. Man.
Did you want to look at tight end at all, or?
Nah. I don't want to mess with tight end.
I mean, it's like Donkey Teeth and Evan Ingram.
So man, McLaurin, Dobbs, Stevenson, Hopkins, Dell, Myers, Judy. I am not high on any of these guys. Like even like I'm even just like looking for someone with potential. I'm not even feeling the potential with any of these fellas. I wish Zach Moss could keep getting carries. That would be nice. Now, I mean, like, Hopkins he had a nice game this week. He's averaging.
He gets like 12, 13.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I mean, if you take his biggest week and his smallest week out, then you're looking at about, yeah, like 12 something points.
All right, we are on the
So,
clock.
so let's get Hopkins. Ugh, can't believe I'm taking a Titan. And then
Right.
let's oof. London, Sutton. Can't believe Michael Thomas is still playing. I'm just like saying, um, Jesus.
All right, we got 20 seconds.
Let's just get Jaleel.
All right.
Let's get him. It's just I go down that list and
Yeah, there's just nothing
I'm
flashing out
excited
here.
about anybody, you know.
I get it.
I wish there was some sort of hope for the Steelers offense, and there's a situation where Jalen Warren is playing well,
Yeah.
like the better runner. But
Yeah, I like Jalen Warren a lot.
I mean, maybe if they fire the OC, things will change there. But I don't see it.
I know they don't like their OC.
Right? That video of him just not even being happy when they told him.
You think we took? I don't think we took Tua too early.
Yeah,
I think that was a good pick at that spot
I
because
mean,
just the offense that he has the keys to right now is crazy.
well, and right now is where he was going preseason. Like before we knew,
Right.
and that's why like there's people who have Tyreek, A Chain, and Tua all on the same team
Yeah.
because Tyreek won Tua at like 8, and then you got A Chain in like the 16th round,
Yep.
and you're looking like a genius, the whole time. Um, but yeah, like, and when we ran across Tua, we were just like, well, when we were at Tua, it was just like we weren't. I didn't see any value better than him at that spot. So
Yeah. Yeah. He was nice there. Um. Yeah. How about Alvin Kamara getting used this year? I think that's awesome.
yeah, like
Like
actually using him for what he's good at, putting him in the end zone.
Like, where was that last year? That was like the whole reason why I was out on him was
Right.
because the coaching staff didn't use him right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the deal was with that because it's not like they have the same coaching staff. Um, maybe they just had to be without him to realize they missed him so much.
Yeah.
Get back in here, bud. Let's
Get
get you
back, Peppa.
13.
What was that?
Let's get you 13 for 33 today, buddy.
Yeah.
Now, Miller behind him got some usage this past week.
Oh, Kendra did?
Yeah,
That's good.
he's a waiver wire guy. There's a lot of waiver wire, just kind of like, try him out, see what happens. As far as
Yeah.
back is concerned this week,
Yeah, I remember I really liked him. I wanted to like him.
yeah. I mean, there's leagues where Charbonnet's out there this week. Um, Obviously, we talked about like the Arizona waiver wire running back pickup situation. Kendre Miller. There's a few interesting guys you might want, but it's still there's no one sticking out this week. There's no like, have you ran across like a must-have waiver wire guy this week?
No. Josh Downs is still available in some leagues. I think Minshew likes throwing to him.
Yeah,
So that's pretty cool.
I mean, there's a lot
Um,
of people clamoring to get Osborne. They're like, "Oh, JJ's down,
yeah.
Osborne man up," but seems like Addison's going to be the guy.
Yeah, and that we don't really, we're not 100% sure on all that just yet. But yeah, I mean it's it'll play out.
And the thing is how much of that offense is a product of the attention that JJ draws from defenses that sets up Addison, that sets up Madison, that sets up Osborne to be successful.
Yeah.
It sets up Hawkinson.
Right.
It could be that the whole thing just falls apart without JJ taking a double team from the defense.
Yeah.
So you're scrolling RBs right now.
I don't know why.
If only Anthony Richardson could finish a football game.
Right.
So much better.
Oh man, if he could finish a football game, he'd be so good. Dang, Tank Dell got taken.
Oh,
The Dell? Ugh. It's disgusting out here.
Can I get a Dell? Yeah, brother.
Well, we would have if Mecha Godzilla Weed didn't take him. Ugh, Sam Howell just went. Why would you take Sam Howell?
all right. Hey,
All right.
FQF on the clock.
Do what?
FQF on the clock.
FQF on the clock. All right, we're gonna put Zach Charbonnet here.
Gainwell
Just
goes or Walker goes
that.
down.
Yep, Walker goes down. We got our guy. They've already had their bye week, so we're not gonna miss out on that.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
I honestly kind of like Matt Stafford here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's putting up points.
I mean, kind of early to take a second quarterback, but
It's
I
best
don't know.
ball.
Well, just in case, we got 5 seconds.
Jameson.
Man, yeah, it's Matt Stafford.
Yeah. All
I don't
right.
even care it was early.
There we go.
Well, you know what? I see 3 other teams already that have 2 quarterbacks. I think we'll be all right.
It's best ball. You want now Rams haven't had their bye week.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think bye weeks just started this last week, so like I think it was just Seahawks and Chargers. So
Okay. Yeah. But so I mean, I think, now that we're deep enough, we can start taking those receivers that are good for one big
yeah,
play kind of guys, I mean, that's
like
Jameson Williams is that guy.
yep,
That's the guy he was. So maybe
yeah,
he can still be that guy. Um, Khalil Herbert's sitting out there. Tajay Spears. I think his role is slowly and steadily growing in the offense. You saw him get in the end zone this week.
yeah,
I've had him stashed in other leagues, and now it's starting to, like I love that feeling of this week. People are probably searching his name for waiver wire pickups, and they're just like, "Damn it!" I just love it
Ooh,
when someone.
Dalton Kincaid's here.
Okay, all right. Currently concussed, but
Oh, he is.
at this point in the season, everyone's currently or has been concussed at least once.
Everyone's concussed.
Yeah, I mean, what's our tight ends? Do we got anyone sticking out for us?
Kyle Schitz, Hunter Henry, Luke Musgrave, Dalton Kincaid.
Logan Thomas has been flashing.
Yeah, yeah, he been flashing.
He's been flashing all around town.
Ooh, running backs are flying off.
Interesting. Oh, was that
You got
Javante, Algier?
Spears is going to be on someone's radar here shortly.
Yeah.
He's the second. Yeah, he's about to pop into someone's heart.
No.
Surprised Jamison Williams hasn't.
I was about to say, people are really shying away from Jameson. You
I
know,
don't know. What you're up in about 12 picks.
okay. Let's see. Now, like Marvin Mims, he's a big play guy. But I was listening to like this one guy, and he's like a Denver reporter, and he was talking about how if the Broncos are in the game, Marvin Mims is going to have a game. But if the Broncos are playing from behind, Marvin Mims isn't going to have a game. He's the kind of guy who needs.
Tajay just went.
Oh, so.
Jadro.
Ugh. So maybe we get our tight end here, get Logan Thomas,
Okay.
and then have to just look at running backs. I mean, Khalil Herbert. Well, no, he's going to be on IR, or he's already on IR.
We might. I was gonna say we might need wide receiver, but it looks pretty bad.
No.
Ugh.
Warren, Tony, Burks, Woods, Sharp, Bateman. Good.
Disgusting. Herbert just went.
All right. So yeah, probably Logan Thomas. And what's our wide receiver situation? It was terrible, right?
I mean, yeah, it's not terrific. We got shitty Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, George Pickens, DeAndre Hopkins. That's it.
That's all we got.
And here's the thing: we start 3 wide receivers, so we have 0 depth.
I mean, if Elijah Moore's there, probably take him out of desperation.
Oh, someone took Chase Claypool.
They're banking on the Miami situation. That crowded Miami receiving core. Yeah.
All right, we're up in 2 picks.
Right. So yeah, I think if everyone's still there, see Logan Thomas, Elijah Moore. That's all we can do here.
All right, Elijah Moore, Logan Thomas.
There we go. And just put it out there and just say a prayer. That's all you can do.
Bestball.
Bestball, baby. Yay.
I wasn't going to make everyone wait. I was like, I already have them queued up. We've never picked this quickly.
We are so stacked. Now, Logan Thomas is known to get hurt, but we might need a second tight end before this thing is out.
If Kincaid's still there, I'm going to get him on this turnaround.
Yeah. I think the Bills are going to use him more. They're just figuring themselves out.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like they forget they have this weapon. And
yeah, I don't get it.
I think if you're like 8 yards from the end zone, Dalton Kincaid is such a natural get the ball to him. Like over like
I bet he goes in these next 2 picks.
Yeah, no tight end.
Oh, asshole. Yeah. Nick P got him.
Uh,
I saw him and this other guy had no tight end.
ouch.
Motherfucker.
Second F word.
Yeah. Nothing cheeses me off more. Well, we can wait on any of those guys.
Yeah.
So
So McKinnon is someone who's gonna get those days.
yep.
And be a part of those. Chuba or Chuba, Miles Sanders is showing some injury situations of late. Elijah Mitchell, when he gets healthy, he's on the field in that dynamic offense.
I'm not gonna pick Daniel Jones.
I
He sucks.
mean, Bigsby's going to get some work. Jeff Wilson, when he's on the field with no A chain, Jeff Wilson's probably playing the next week or two. No A chain, so he's really the number 2 back. Is he the A chain in Miami or the A chain in Miami?
Right?
But will he play 3 games and get hurt? Probably, but it's best ball. Your boy Donald Parham.
Mr. Zero.
Donta Foreman is possibly the number 1 running back in Chicago right now.
That's true. That's true.
Depending upon if Roshan comes back this week or not.
Vinny, you ever been to Chicago?
I've never been to Chicago.
That's a Vinny city.
That's a Vinny city?
Yeah.
What makes it that?
I don't know. Something about it.
I think I would like it there.
The north side, not the south side.
Wait a minute. Is the north side the good stuff?
Yeah, the north side's the safe side.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Take the blue line, not the red line.
You know all about Chicago.
Yeah, I've been once as an adult.
When you go somewhere as an adult, you know everything about it.
It was like a work trip situation. So I was in like the business district, and I remember I wore like this hat, like not a fedora, but pretty close. Like it was like a 1920s hat. And I was like, well, in Chicago, and like nobody else was dressed like that. I wore like a full suit and everything.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Like you just thought, I'm going to really class this place up.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
Oh man.
Man, I don't like any of these people.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of liked Justice Hill because he's gonna flash.
There's Joshua Kelly. AJ Dillon, I know he sucks, but he's been getting some run lately.
Yeah, but is he doing anything?
Last night he did.
Did he? I had no idea he played ball last
night. Yeah, he showed up. You know what? Justice Hill just went. Chuba Hubbard just went. AJ Dillon might be our only hope here.
All right, this is a world where we take AJ Dillon.
Yeah. All right, and then we need a wide receiver.
Okay.
Pretty badly. All right.
More Robinson, Gallup,
Goodness. It's hard out here for a pimp.
I know.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So terrible. All right, we have 14 seconds.
When in doubt, go with an offense. Go with an offense that works.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end up with Sky Moore. He shits the bed a little less than Kadarius Toney. Like I know, like we hate these guys, but
Yeah.
what else are you gonna do?
Really, not that like the bar is so low in KC to be considered the guy as far as receivers is concerned, but like
Yeah.
Rashi Rice is like the guy.
Yeah, yeah, he was already picked.
Like he's it's weird how they just work that out, but it's like, yeah, that guy. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So now I think we're at the point where you're just taking shots on people you like.
Yeah. So it's four.
That maybe they're a later kind of situation.
Yeah.
But to recap right now, we've got Kenneth Walker, Justin Jefferson, Brees Hall, Tua Tagovailoa, Jordan Addison, George Pickens, DeAndre Hopkins, Jaleel McLaughlin, Zach Charbonnet, Matt Stafford, Elijah Moore, Logan Thomas, AJ Dillon, Sky Moore. We're going to finish in 7th place.
Now, is Noah Gray available?
Maybe. Does he play tight end?
Yeah,
You know, that might be a good move for a backup tight end
that's what I'm thinking.
because, yeah, he's right there.
All right, that might be the move for one of our picks.
You want me to put him in?
Yeah, let's put him in. I think he has the best potential out of everything else I'm seeing.
Yeah. Way better than Donald Parham.
Yeah.
The ass man.
And Kelsey's showing a little age this year, so
Yeah.
why not? And then what else we got here?
So we're at 5 running backs, 6 wide receivers.
Okay. Damn, Elijah Mitchell gone. Gibson, Elliott.
Oh, someone just took DeMarcado.
Hey, all right.
That was a good move. Do you want to look at running back, wide receiver, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Let's see. Mingo, Kelly, Moore, Murray, Mooney, P. Ryan, O'Shea, Sorry, Mitchell, Cook, Miller, Dowdle, Barrios, Hylett, Ronnie Rivers.
Ronnie Rivers.
That's such a fun name to say.
You know, Foreman's still there.
Yeah, he's still there. He's going to at least be the number 2 back for the next 4 weeks, probably. And
Yeah.
maybe the number 1 back if Roshan is out for more than 1 game. Yeah, let's put him in our queue. And
And then I guess I'm dealing with the rest of the shit in the.
yeah. Yeah, you get to shovel all the turds at the end.
Yeah. I feel like a poop smith.
Craft it up. Sheesh. I mean, are there any interesting QBs out there that have just huge, big play potential?
Kyler Murray coming back.
Yeah.
I mean, if he come, no, actually, I saw a thing that said, like, he might not come back.
Yeah.
This year. Dobbs.
Yeah. Yeah, but none of these guys are going to explode.
You know who kind of intrigues me in very deep leagues? Taylor Heineke.
Yeah.
If if Desmond Shitter actually gets benched.
Well, if this week had been bad for him, then
I was hoping they'd lose, so that way it would happen because he's one of those. He's a gamer.
I
Like,
love Heineke.
yeah, he's great.
He's just got like the tongue halfway out his mouth. And he's like,
I think he's one of those white guys that wears a headband too.
he's like the Uncle Rico of the NFL.
Yeah, he's terrific.
Oh man,
And he's like, oh shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me.
look at these 2 picks we have lined up. Just some winners right here. What's crazy is this part of the draft in preseason, we were thriving because we had all our cool.
Oh, we loved it.
And now
Yeah.
they're all gone because the cool rookies are on people's teams already.
Yeah, this is where you get Puka.
Yeah,
All right, so you want to do?
let's do it.
We'll make Foreman the 15th
I was
round
going to
pick,
say, who do you want to feel better?
and then Noah Gray.
There we go. All right.
So now I'm up. Dadgum, are we almost done? All right,
2 to go.
cool. All right, so we got 2 more picks. I think we should go receiver.
Who's going to get it done?
Ugh, it's so bad.
Can't believe there's no cool players here at the end. How come DPJ never became a thing, you know?
I don't know. I'm thinking he just can't put consistency together
Yeah.
because like he shows flashes all the time.
Do you hear people up there say DPJ?
Yeah, that's what that's what they call him.
Because I've never heard anyone say DPJ. I just
Yeah.
like see it and I want to say DPJ.
Yeah, he's DPJ. It's like a PB and J.
Oh, River Craycraft. There we go.
Antonio Brown's still out there.
Whoa. Hey, what about
Jake
Van
Bobo.
Jefferson?
He just got traded to the Atlanta Falcons, so he's
We
gonna
bank
be
on the
even worse
potential
off.
of being on a new team. It could get crazy.
Yeah, not the Falcons.
Yeah. But
Equanimous is still out there.
hey, my alter ego.
Yes.
Mm.
I'm looking to find. You know who I was really high on really late? Charlie Jones.
Yeah.
Preseason. That hasn't become a thing at all. He was like really good in college.
Yeah.
Is that Haloti Nada's brother?
Oh,
Joseph?
there can't be a lot of those running around.
Nah. Ugh. I feel gross after reading all that.
Yeah.
All right, maybe there's a. You know what? Samaje's still out there.
Yeah.
Jordan Mason looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, he's one who CMC goes down.
Yeah.
That happens. Mitchell is currently down and will be down again. He's like 1.5 injuries away from playing
Yeah.
in a cool offense that scores points.
We'll cue him up. Yeah, go with the offense when in doubt.
Yeah, just. But it's hard. I mean, like, because when you look at, I mean, all right, Braxton Berrios is in the Miami offense. MVS is in the KC offense, but I'm not necessarily going to like invest in
like we could get that Barrios Tua stack.
Yeah. Everybody's fighting for that one. You go to work the next day, you brag about that Barrios Tua stack.
You know what? We might do that. I'm just not seeing a lot of greatness left.
That could be what wins us the championship. It's Barrios. Tua to Barrios. Week 16.
I mean, if Waddle goes down or something, like I think Barrios becomes the 2.
Yeah.
Well, they brought in stupid Chase Claypool though,
Um,
but Barrios can beat out Claypool for sure.
yeah. Mm. Boy, oh boy.
I know I was really on Deontay Hardy for a bit
Yeah.
preseason.
So much preseason hype down the drain.
Yeah, like Tyler Scott, Khalil Shakir.
Yeah.
Paris Campbell was a thing for a little bit.
Man.
Ooh.
We take Antonio Brown just for fun.
Yeah. Oh, someone took Jordan. Damn it.
Little jerks.
Little jerks on the track. All right. Cue up Braxton. And hopefully Mecha Godzilla Weed doesn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, he's like the top. Man. I mean, do we have a KC wide receiver?
We
Yeah,
got Sky Moore.
that's right. That's right.
Are we exposed? We're already exposed to the crappy Pittsburgh offense. We don't want to double expose. Oof. You know what? Jamal Williams is coming back
Yeah, get him back
eventually.
on the field. He never really had a chance to take off before he got hurt,
Yeah.
and now he's back, and Kamara's back on the field, so that makes it a little more tricky.
I know I was really into Deuce Vaughn too.
Yeah, everybody loved Deuce Vaughn.
Little Deuce.
Little Deuce. So McKinnon's gone, right?
Yeah, we got McKinnon.
You got McKinnon. Okay. All right, we got Barrios and Williams lined up.
We're gonna get at least one of them. Damn it!
No way!
They took the one.
One we actually wanted.
All right. Well, we're getting Jamal Williams, which is great.
We got a scramble.
Goodness.
Khalif Raymond, dynamic offense.
You know what? He gets those random.
Yeah.
Just in case we don't
Yeah.
find anybody in the next 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean,
Parker, Pierce.
uh,
I'm seeing nothing but bad offenses and wide receiver fives.
yeah.
Or
Oh,
overpaid wide receiver twos.
yeah. Khalif Raymond's the guy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever.
It's Bestball.
Oh, man. I hate this team.
And when JJ comes back and plays, people
Oh,
will.
it's a. Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, so at full strength, we start Kenneth Walker, Brees Hall, Tua at quarterback, Justin Jefferson, George Pickens, DeAndre Hopkins. Ooh. So yeah, kind of thin.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll win. We'll win.
Yeah, the JJ pick really got us.
Yeah, man,
Well,
the resurrection. I feel more dead after that.
I was about to say,
That was depressing.
I think you all were experiencing. We were hoping to experience an uplift from that, but I think it just brought us down more.
I feel like we just lost $10.
Fantasy rewards the patient. And so if you're out there and you're having a bad time, just stick with it, persevere, do your waiver wire pickups, be creative, all that shit.
I've never wanted Braxton Berrios so badly, and I didn't get him.
That stack. We could have had that stack.
That would have been sick.
I mean, week after week, 2 of the Berrios. But that was fun. Week 5 is in the books. We're moving on to week 6. Get your lineups ready. Get your popcorn ready. And Dr. Drye, what are the key things, the 5 things you should be doing before you leave this place?
Well, you want to make sure that you're always live, laugh, love, like, subscribe. 5th Quarter Fantasy Cast. Whoa! And we out.
Back to Stereos.